Okay, welcome back to Tinker again and Alpha Centauri Young Game. This time we are doing a bit different episode. I was thinking this one to go through all of my bases through terrain and research, social policies and yeah, in general diplomatic situation and take a look around the map and fix our economy, change builds and talk about everything in the empire a bit. That is because I usually try to do this in between episodes, and if I do it in the episodes, I usually cut out most of the micro, so like you don't have to look at me, I don't know, going through build orders and deciding what to build. Sometimes I talk about it if it's interesting. But then I believe like I neglect economy because there's so many bases. I mostly automate all build orders, see conquer. Most of the bases are automated, build either conquer currently. And then I did not automate farmers. I usually do that as well, but then they just spam boreholes all over the place. Which is unfortunately the best strat. See, nothing compares to this. But for this episode, let's go through and look at what we have. And then we'll decide on, I guess, how to proceed and attack. So I was thinking first to just take a look at f6, or was it f5? So we have command nexus, that's +2 to morale, plant units, human genome project, which gives us +1 talent in bases, empath guild. This one is planetary governor, double votes, 50%, and infiltrator, so we can see what everyone is doing. Okay. Ascetic virtues, this one we conquered, and this one is great for young. So increase the population limit of your bases by 2. So we can have either 9 without hub complex or 16 with hub complex bases. So we can grow a lot. And +1 police. With police state, that means that we have +3 police, double police duty. Since we are using plant, the longevity vaccine, we get 2 less drones at every base. And then economy at 1 base is a bit better. For free market, yeah, not even that. Neural amplifier, 50 to psi defense. So if we use worms, they are harder to kill. Good to know. Cloud-based academy. Aerospace complex in every base. That means +2 morale, and then you can build satellites. So we should build satellites now, basically, since we have aerospace complex in every base. Then you can also micro, since it's not only 228 net income, it's pretty good one, especially for young. So we could go in and, for example, disband aerospace complexes in couple of bases. That would save us like 6 energy. I believe so, I can try it. But I need not to lose this base. That's this one, so it's in a bit of a danger. And we'll also go through the bases and see what kind of protection I have. So I don't plan to ever lose this base, so let's try to do this. I think here where you have star, it basically means that you have aerospace complex. Plus the one given like this is the one grayed out is the one from Secret Project. Unless mod something changed, I think you lose energy. So let's see, +228. If I go in and say scrap and recycle at all bases.
Cannot execute order.
Okay, but if I do it here.
Request confirmation.
Okay. See, we have 8 of them, and we even got 320 energy credits, which I completely forgot about. Yes. Cool. See, that's +16 net income. So I know about this, but I was like always too lazy to do it. We can do the same with command center. And I should have done that a long time ago. Now looking, see, command center with an asterisk. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I can maybe do it somewhere else. Do I have multiple command centers? Maybe not. So that's 16 credits per turn saved. And we got 320, so we now have 800 credits. So where do we start? Let's look at this as well. So as Young or the Hive, we are using poly-state plan because we can ignore efficiency analysis. With that said, I don't want to change this. It would make a ton of sense to switch to fundamentals because we are in a war, and then probes would be stronger, and then would not be able to steal our bases like they do. Yeah, that's junk. I will just defend. I don't want to switch. Otherwise, pretty much every game then I need to play Fundamentalist, or we need Hunter Seeker, which is somewhere here. Akizeta built it. Plan stays. And then I was considering power. Like, it would be... support helps, morale really helps as well. But I felt like we don't need it, and then I didn't want to go minus industry because we have +2, which I'm sure helps a lot. 20% cheaper units. Knowledge is a bit pointless, we keep stealing techs, so I don't think we need it. And wealth, I don't want to minus morale. It would be great in peacetime, but in this game, pretty much after, I don't know, some time, you are all the time in the war. Not even Akizeta is attacking us. So I was thinking staying at survival. Unless we really have to go to power, then I would. It's really... once you have enough units, going power, it's really strong. It feels like units with near elite level, they are hard to kill. Here, we have farmers, and one thing that I should do is actually upgrade all farmers in super farmers, if I didn't already. So let's go here. We should also upgrade our units. It's a bit of a waste in a sense. See, Fungicidal, 19 of these. Upgrade?
Execute order.
No. So you can either disband them, or we need to make a prototype like this. Fusion. Clear fungus at double speed. No need for armor, but terraform rate doubled. Super farmers. 40. You can try like experiment at some point when you get better reactors, you can give them something like this. Still 40, see? Still 40. 56. So you can make plasma for 14. So yes, please. Done or apply. I think there's no difference. Can I upgrade them now? Yeah, but 450 credits. So they are same cost, but the problem is I think you have to pay the money. Let's not do that. If I leave them at 811, apply. So we are not building these, retire. I want some free slots. Yeah, it's now 200 credits. And they will all build at double speed, so yes. Good. This is important. I want mag tubes and I want like boreholes and stuff, and they take super long time to build anything. So now we have these normal farmers. These are not fungicidal, we should upgrade them as well. These are also obsolete. Okay. Let's see more.
Insufficient energy.
So he had credits to upgrade this. So 1000 credits to upgrade this, what the hell? I guess I have lots of them or what? 52. Damn game. I can upgrade these for 60. But let me do this. Just these without second ability. Done. Yeah, we can upgrade them to super versions at 40. Okay, those are these. 360. Yeah, upgrade them. See, they are now super farmers. And that matters a lot. Now we should also upgrade these fungicidal, but I need more money. Okay, we'll see to do more about that and more about units in general. Let's go through the bases. I wanted to take a look just at this. This is like isolated part. So what I did, I moved two of these here to raise terrain because all of this will flood. Not all of this, but this tile is especially, right? It was 10 meters. Yeah, this one. So this one as well. And the basis tiles are 10 meters. Once you raise terrain, the jungle will disappear. But I don't know. It's better than to flood. We have a pressure dome, recycling tanks. All the terrain is still junk, unfortunately. So ideally, like, 2 are not enough, obviously. So we would like more super farmers. So that's what we have. This is foil one. And we have these to upgrade because of cost. I will keep them like this. I think I can actually obsolete this one. Because I'm not building them anymore. And here then build this one. So we have fungus to clean up. And build one more. So when we finish this, I think children crutches goes. And we don't really need recreation commons. What you can do is you can build maybe supply crawler. Although we don't have tiles to crawl from. Gene Jack Factory, it's relatively cheap, like Energy Bank. So, and it is new building. We have plus 50 minerals. So, downside is of course drones, but we have so many drone facilities and police that I think this is great second build. Even before Children's Scratch, but okay, I will pick up Children's Scratch. And then we'll see, like, maybe go Energy Bank. Network node or something. Let's go Energy Bank. And we have the money, but I will maybe upgrade units instead of rushing this. And here as well. 20 turns, 10 turns, okay. And go, let's say, Energy Bank. Research like network nodes, I don't know, we keep still intact and we don't have that much energy, so also a ton of inefficiency here, so Children's Scratch with +2 efficiency will, I think, help. I don't know actually how it works. Technically we are at 0 efficiency, because it is kept at 0, although we are at -4, it should be counted at 0, but if I build a Children's Scratch giving 2 efficiency, I don't know if it will count it at +2 or are we counting it as -2, and which would still be cut to 0. So that's these two bases. This one is 7 pop, growing in 9 turns. Once we build this, we need hub complex, so we can maybe rush some of these so that we can get hub complex in time. Here I was building mining platform. Next turn we'll get one. And basically we need some minerals, and I think it will be 2 minerals because we are this late in the game. It usually is 1, so this tile will be 220, but having at least some minerals, like that's a double production time speed. And we have 2, and here we have 2, so I guess we are good on these farmers. Another thing to check, we have 4 units free per base. So 4 here. Okay. This base has too many units, unfortunately. So it does not produce anything, and it's terrible for foil pods. Let's have it grow quicker. Then we will need to do something about this. 1, 2. It's called the Neptune Snook. Is any of these Neptunes? This one, so support from here. Lotus Bay. This base is Lotus Bay. Collective Enclave and Assembly. So we now have 1 mineral instead of 0. Still 1 unit extra that we can perhaps move support. So that's these bases. And they will, like, they don't bring much right now. What they bring us mostly is control. We are basically killing units around with our airplanes. And we are denying AI. If we would let the AI take all this, then I think we would constantly have to defend our coast from probe attacks, which is super annoying. Also notice I have at least 1 or 2 units, and then I always have 1 probe in every base. Which you really have to have, because they will strike you with cruiser probes, which you cannot even see. They have like 6 range. Okay, so this part is done. Let's go from the capital, and then we'll go from the capital and then finish this part to the right, then south, and then we'll see our bases near front. So our dear capital hive, it's at 12 population. It doesn't have too much of infrastructure, mostly because I was all the time in war, but I got, I don't know, children crutch, recycling tanks, energy banks, even network node here. It has 3 units. See, police is fixing ton of these secret projects. Then that's a couple of drones that are not needed, and then this one is from Human Genome Project. Plus for energy, and then we are building 1 photon garrison, which we do not need. We have 1 forest, and then we can probably build 2 extra forests. This one is producing only 3. See, we don't have a road here. 20 minerals, and then plus 50 would be plus 10, right? So like this is mandatory build pretty much everywhere. Also we are 2 above, so let's see where this copter is. Yeah, it has probably moved. This is sub unit, which we may need at the front, so I will just send it like this. These are 3 police units. I could upgrade them, but then you don't need to waste money on them. So we have 2 forests, like 3 farm would be nice. This maybe 3rd forest, and then if I build here, you can probably build another forest. That's a mine. This could be a crawler. So it makes a bit of a sense to build a 3 farm. It's not a terrible thing. Sky hydroponics labs, 1 nutrient at all bases is, I mean, it should be priority obviously, rather than 3 farms. Fusion lab, energy. So fusion lab is like 14 energy, which is a lot. Or 1 food in every base. I mean, you probably want like 1 of these, 2 of these, I don't know. And then maybe try to build a fusion lab, for example. I think we can grow a lot, so we should probably try to build some satellites. Regarding terraforming terrain, that depends what you want. Food will be less important with these satellites, so you may go build mineral platforms eventually here, and then build forests. 1 more supply crawler perhaps. Let's go to the right, this base. Building 3 farm currently. I think I will save the money and just upgrade all my farmers on next turn to 5. This base can work the seas. Also, for all coastal bases, it should be fine, but you have to check. 110 meters, 15. So I believe pretty much every base will have to have a G-Inject factory. And this one needs pressure dome. Sooner than later. So let's get these 2. And hub complex. So we are at 6 pop, then 7, 8, 9. We actually don't need hub complex for quite some time. Then fusion lab. It's like these 2 in 1. That is unless I decide to switch to build units. I was building like units in these bases as well. This one, 10 meters endangered, but it has pressure dome. Decent production. 1 farmer, which you can rush like cheaply like this. This is now super farmer, yeah. So, but basically I would need like 1 more here, perhaps. This base is potentially under attack by airplanes. So upgrading units, if we get in war with Shadow, I could upgrade the units. It has one probe as well. But let's get gene check. 9 pop. And a gene check, and then it needs hub complex immediately. Only one forest. Probably wanna just build one fusion lab, and then we'll see if we don't go for units. Oops. So gene check. Yeah, this is fungus. How much to build actually? Mineral platform. 4 turns. Yeah, it will be 2 minerals, so we'll do it. Base is relatively safe here for the moment. It has basic infrastructure, and then got no minerals. But if we build couple, so I guess we would like to rush this one, because I will want to build more mineral platforms, and here as well. So I was too lazy, but it depends what you want. 2 econ, 2 psych, 3 econ, 2 labs. I want more economy, less labs. So it makes sense to put all in Gs. Otherwise, if I put it to work, it's only 1. Not like children scratch, but we need minerals, so let's do this. We will have to rush these. Would make sense to build them in land bases. So those are these bases. This one. See, this one is well defended. 3 probes, 141, 141. Anti-air unit, bombardment unit. Only, yeah, 2 defenders, 1 worm and 1 anti-air, which are not actually the latest, so I could upgrade them to photon. But I don't know, I think it's good. This one was saving supply crawler. I don't have formers anymore here, because they died, I guess. Building tactical. So let's build. See, we built 3, but they moved away, I guess. Build ones of this kind. We are above the limit. Actually, we'll build this gene jack. And at least 1, maybe 2. Go to. This base, 2 of these. Now these defenders are a bit weaker. There is one of these. That's cool. The base will, I think, get the food from satellites now mostly, so I can build just forests. So let's go build first.
Terraform complete.
Go gene check, and then I will build 2 of these extra. And then we will see, maybe units, maybe more satellites. Let's check this one. We want to grow. This one actually has lots of minerals. 3 crawlers, but also lots of units as well here. Bad defense. Missile. Gene jack. This base actually has some decent energy. It's on a high place, so could even build like something like a fusion lab. Okay. 3 missiles here. So for the moment, I just was, I guess, putting infrastructure everywhere. Let's check south a bit. This base, building drop photon garrison. Okay. This is actually what we need. Can I rush it? I want to finish it immediately, because base is 9 pop. I will go in and rush hub complex, maybe next turn, we'll see. We have 2 turns. Then we want gene check as well. Let's see this one in the south. Sky Hydrolabs, 6 turns. Now 16 turns is a lot this late. Also 1 tile that's like badly worked. Let's switch, gene check. Hub complex we have, that's at least something. Something like 3 farm would be decent. We'll keep it at this. 56 meters. We have pressure dome. This one, see, junky junk. We're getting one of the formers, that's excellent. These should be 2 engineers. No probes, but we are safe. Nobody can really get to here that we don't see them. Go gene check. Yeah, our production is super junk here, 7. I will build a borehole, like 2 boreholes near this city. So this is proletariat not. Then we can build perhaps mining platform. We'll see after this what to do. It will take quite some time. This one is actually on 1 kilometer high, getting an energy bank, which I will not switch out this late. But let's get gene check as well. This one.
Request confirmation.
There is network node here. Replace with gene check. We were spamming some fusion rovers. Get one of these. Then gene check. Then we'll see. That's 8 turns of building, unless we rush. We're actually working here, borehole and something, so some of the tiles are not improved, but they will soon be. Probe team, which also need quite some time to travel, so it's questionable. Like, do you want probe team here at all? 10 minerals, it's decent, so get this. Supply crawler for this one, I guess. We can also move some of these units. This is 8 pop, then we probably need hub complex. So moving. And support from here. That will help a bit. Could also here use 2 crawlers. 22 turns. Yeah, this is not even a super farmer. Let's build the road. Road. So we set boreholes here. Should be Shift B, right? I don't know what's Alt B or what was the shortcut for bunker. This one is actually not super farmer. This one is. These two are super. One thing with boreholes is that you cannot have boreholes adjacent to another borehole. That's one restriction. Another thing that we really wanted, so we can move units, is mag tubes. 3 turns, super farmer for mag tube. But let's connect some of the bases. So I think we went through these bases, this one as well, right? Yeah, gene check up complex. We looked at this one. So we are now here. 158 meters, that's still high enough. Some energy, full colony pod, which I don't know if we need, so I will build one base here. So we need 2, like one here, one here. This base has much better production, for example. If I'm gonna build that, just do this. And I will rush this, I guess. Growing rather quickly, so gene check, hub complex. And these are worth rushing, these buildings. Also with 20% faster build time, it really helps us. Fusion speeder. Now we have some probes that we don't need in these cities. So I can move them towards front. So gonna send them tops. Fusion speeder, let's just finish it. Pick up gene check. That will be 7 pop, then 8 pop, 9 pop. So for example, can get, I think one of these, and then you probably need, not delete, but hub complex. This would be like, I clicked 2 here. So that's like 3 sky hydroponic slabs. Drop photon garrison, which is admirable. Keep switching. And then considering position, one of these. I should really upgrade all my farmers, it would help a lot. But these guys are working, so we'll get energy. We get to this base, only 4 population. Building tree farm. Okay, I like that. There will be lots of forests here. Then look at this. Yeah, don't forget that we just got injects, so we couldn't build them before, so don't need 3 units in lots of bases, so I can send some of these defenders if I want, like this one, to front. They serve as police. If the base is not too big, we can afford to send units. So I said one foil colony, but makes sense to build it immediately to get base faster. Get your gene jack. I think I need one sea farmer. And then it cancels everything. Screw you, game. That should be good, right? One guy to improve this. Then probably we can build units here. I want children scratch everywhere. Need hub complex, 6 pop, but we'll see, maybe a bit later. This base has 3 good defenders. It's kind of a border base, so although not in big danger. So we are sending one there. Okay, less clutter support. That helps a lot. 9 turns to get this, and eco damage. Okay. So we are finally getting one of these super projects. Yeah, I would like more. 36, see, 3 boreholes. But then drones pretty much got everything with their stupid production. I don't know. Research-wise, I was checking, actually the fastest in research is still Akizeta. You can check this here. So if you go to research, okay, on technology, so you can see Akizeta is producing 400 per turn. This is Chadon 128, so like 25% of it. 3 drones are at 219, and then we are there at 500. No, that's Gaians 500. Oh, Gaians are the best, I'm surprised. Where is Yank? Ah, this is us. We are producing 460. So Gaians are actually tech leader. I'm surprised, I must say. 400 and 460. So drones are the worst now. Okay, we need to take care of Gaians. Cyber factory, I just noticed this, 6 turns. So we can rush the project unless she rushes it. She has only 12 production. Okay, I need to save the money to rush. She started building this. Hopefully we can get it, but I spent lots of my money. So this base is switched to Ginjek already. This one has lots of infrastructure, and Unity works. Okay, where is it? 11 pop. That is this one that we conquered from him. It has skunkworks. I will try to remember that one. Which means we can build prototypes there. I could spam some units. There is even a point to building supply crawlers, so we could work this and use one specialist. But Ginjek, and then let's build Sky Hydroponics Labs. Could build Super Collider, but I mean, I don't care really, honestly. I don't have much energy, so. 13 population base with 3 farm, good production. We can support a couple more units from here. 28, 26. Hub complex, drop clean. I will change prototypes a bit. Don't wanna build over expensive units. I'm on Ginjek, and then we'll see. I will need units in some bases, maybe in this one, because I pretty much switched everything to infrastructure, and these bases which have better infrastructure, they can build some units. Fusion lab was building 2 probe teams here. I need probe teams, but this has to be priority, so let's do that. Also need obviously need probably a couple of these. Then maybe we'll see. Maybe that probe team. Conventional missile, which is almost done. This base could use farmers and 3 farm as well. Supply crawlers and 3 farm. Actually has a ton of production. I think I will build supply crawlers. And after this, I will actually have a I think, quite some trouble with worms. So I will need maybe some Wembat units. Another thing, we can add one base here. This is all empty terrain. So one colony pod. And perhaps clean one of these tiles. And build a base here. Not that we need it, but I don't know, just like fill up the void. I think I didn't touch this base. It was building police garrison, which we don't need. So let's go and get a gene check. Then maybe I will give this one colony pod. So this will be the colony pod that builds the base here. Just need to remember to remove fungus. Maybe from this tile. This tile. It's a good tile, but I don't know. Doesn't matter too much now. 7-1. This base can potentially have ton of minerals. You can try to specialize like this. Photon garrison, AAA. I mean, one police unit would be nice. The base has actually good production. I will retool. Could use perhaps... Don't even have recycling tanks. Build 2 supply crawlers, build recycling tanks, build one of these. Hunger. Okay, we can tolerate a bit. We'll get satellites. This one, building probe team. I think I can actually do this. 9 pop. We have hub complex. This base actually has biology lab. And research hospital. Wow. And I set 3 probe teams. Will I let it build? Okay, let it build 2 and then I switch to this one. This is near the front. So we almost finished everything and we are near the front. We defended here. Photon garrison, drop 1, which is okay. This base is unhappy. Was clicking 2 probe teams, but 1 police unit here would be very welcome. Even 1-1-1 police. What's the production? 18, not too bad. Okay, insert police. Yeah, I don't want to starve this quickly. So let's do this front base. So I already bombarded, so I cannot move these units. These are damaged inside, so we are a bit safe. They cannot move out. So this is the base that maybe I want to conquer next. We have subunits here. Drop clean unit, okay. 1 of these and then 2 probe teams. Okay, need probe teams. We'll want gene checks as well, but okay. Ton of units inside, 2 probe teams. Building another one. The base is starving. So, like, this is a bit of food. Gonna build children's scratch as well after that. We'll see, maybe we do this. And click this. So this base is doing well. Just basic infrastructure, the rest is destroyed. And this close to the front. Yeah, we were just building fusion speeders, 2 turns. So let's check this. 56. Yeah. I mean, it's not a big difference, but still. Can we edit some ability? Yeah, everything costs. Yeah, much more. Having some armor caps helps a lot. I mean, 2 is 100% better, so it matters. So, some defenders. And building speeder in 2 turns. Lots of units. Copter. Probe. So this one has only 1 probe. This one is a bit scary. Although I don't think... See? That's a probe team and that's a probe team. And this is a probe. So elite. We can be hit by 2 probes next turn basically. This one is in danger. 2 probe teams. See, that's why we need more probe teams. Police photo. No. I see now. We'll get that police as well, but I may be switching this. Then probably just Let's secure ourselves first. I think we can do that now. Did I lose of the yeah, I don't know. So I think that is most micro done. Of course, now I could micro much more with terrain improvements and everything. None of the farmers is automated. We're gonna see and build some mag tubes. We have mag tubes here as well, so I need to connect these. So when I build units in these backward bases, I can just send them in instantly, and that will be the end of him. Now regarding Conquest, I will take a look at his bases, not right now, and decide where to break through. I think we can snipe some of the bases, like this one. So a couple of missiles and 2 units, and this base is done. So one thing that we saw is that we need to quickly rush Cyborg factory. Theater is going 60% labs, and lots of engineers and specialists, good supply crawlers. That's why she's leading in tech, although we are not even trying to do technology. Yeah, okay. And also notice one more thing that I did. I made, so in .ini file, I raised depth of the seas to the maximum. That's why you see these deep 3 kilometers trenches. And there is less place to settle these sea bases. Like, you cannot settle here, but AI still will settle wherever it can. Still, there is not too many AI bases on the seas. I took 2 of these here. So I think this will increase our production, mineral production by 50%, then everything will go much faster. And in next episode, then we focus on the war and completing this infrastructure. We will be getting satellites, more technology incoming. I don't know, we are blind research, build and conquer, so we are getting something next year. And we'll get probably better weapons at 12. There goes 12 and 14 power. At that point, you usually can break through armor, although like it will be hard to break through Photon as well, anyway. And I think we'll just go and steamroll north. Okay, hope you liked this episode, and we'll see. In the next one, we go to war again. Thank you for watching.